It's week 4. If it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Giants and the Seahawks. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Heward. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be led out by this promising young signal caller out of the University of Colorado.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Looking to throw right away. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd. Especially as a quarterback, it's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
You hear me say all the time, Kate, that football is the ultimate team sport, but there are times as a quarterback it feels a little bit like golf and match play. And when your opponent gives you a shot, gives you an opportunity with the pick, as a quarterback leading your team, you want to maximize it and take advantage of it.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He gets it complete to Ken. And the Giants going nickel, third down coming. Shotgun snap to Smith. He has the first over the middle. And he ticks it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock.
Such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation.
Go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. In this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And we only saw this group for one snap to start the game, Brock. So hopefully we get a longer look at them this time.
You know, Kate, in a lot of ways, it may even be easier to shake that foot.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pass cut by Tracy. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be Seahawks football. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Smith to throw. That's the in route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of third down. And again, it's Smith. Got him deep.
Hey, I get it, Kate. Third down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The Giants offense all set to get started. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Throwing now, following the turnover. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 39. Taken in by Likely. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still third down.
After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. All right, set now, 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Neighbors with the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they'll make their stop after a small push to the 5. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal. They're throwing it. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Gano ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. A play fake, now Smith to throw. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Pass complete to Walker. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Walker running right. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 46. Barner's got it. Complete. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Walker on first down. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. They go play action. Here's Smith. That's caught at the 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Giants ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Looking for a throw here. He's got him. That's Tracy. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He's dropping back to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. The Giants are set to punt. Tyler Lockett deep for the Seahawks. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. The kicking team got downfield. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Smith on 1st down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Gets this to Fant. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Giants are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Everyone was set, and at the line, the quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Giants, needing 8 on 3rd down. A motion to tight end left. Throwing on 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Into the hands of Walker. And this one does not go far. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Walker now from the gun. This is ahead for about 5. Bobby Okereke making that stop. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. From the gun, Smith. Walker hauls it in. And they get this down to the 28. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Dump off caught by his back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Smith. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Myers' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw it. Searches from the pocket. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. He'll throw it. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our 1st half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville, where it was the Jaguars who pick up the win at home. Brian Thomas, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Garrett Wilson, a touchdown catch in the victory. For the Seahawks in the 1st half, they were led by their quarterback, Geno Smith. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
Returning it from the 4. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the 1st half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's Smith. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. Third down, 1 yard to go. Running with Walker again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. That punt goes 63 yards. And it'll be Giants football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Coleman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. New series coming up following the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Hand off to Walker from the gun. First down and more past the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing now off play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Myers' kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time Well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out. That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. And he knocked him back across the line.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Only a couple that time, and it leaves him well behind the sticks for a 3rd and 15. So we're through 3 here. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to lob one deep. He's got it deep downfield. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Throwing now on 1st down. Gets this to Slayton. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Working inside the red zone. Has his man, it's Tracy. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. They broke out the designed run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He fields it from the 8. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Seahawks offense running out now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. 1st down, Smith to throw. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Toss play. This is Walker. And he's chased all the way to the sideline and out of bounds near the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
Has a man. It's Brown.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The kick is off the mark. No good. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathes some new life into the opposing sideline.
The Giants about to get to work on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they face 2nd down. Man in motion here. 2nd and 10 now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be their football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. And he knocks that one away to prevent a big gain. Now all eyes go to the penalty marker to see who it's against. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Got to stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still 1st down.
They give up the gut to Walker. Still working past the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Staying with Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They go with Walker here. And he's tackled for a short gain. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Handoff running left, Walker. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. Their punter making his way out now. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Now here comes the New York offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Connects with Slayton. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Seahawk offense taking the field now. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
The Seahawks in a victory formation as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.